Australia relocated 1 million rabbits to the desert, and a year later, the world was shocked. In an ambitious attempt to control its booming rabbit population, Australia relocated 1 million rabbits to the desert, expecting nature to take its course. A year later, what unfolded left scientists and the world stunned. No one could have predicted the shocking outcome of this bold experiment. Willie Martin made a seemingly innocent decorative choice, one that would have far-reaching consequences. As a British emigrant thriving in Australia, he had built a prosperous life through sheep farming. His estate spanned 11,000 hectares, complete with a grand bluestone mansion and fine horses. Yet, despite his wealth and success, something was missing, familiar reminders of the homeland he had left behind. So, he asked his nephew to send over some English wildlife, a mix of thrushes, blackbirds, partridges, and 24 European rabbits. Hunting them, he thought, would make for enjoyable weekends, and besides, he reasoned, a few rabbits couldn't possibly harm the country. Little did he know his careless decision would trigger a disaster with far-reaching consequences. Martin's initial shipment of 24 rabbits arrived as planned, but within a decade, their population had exploded across the continent. His hunting trips, once leisurely pursuits, now resulted in hundreds of carcasses per outing, yet the rabbits continued to multiply at an alarming rate. By the early 1920s, Australia found itself overrun, with an estimated 10 billion European rabbits at the peak of the population boom, an astonishing average of 3,000 per square kilometer. Since then, many species have suffered from their voracious rule. Whether the rabbits can be stopped or not will affect the state of Australia on all levels, from submicroscopic to governmental. The European rabbit may look innocent, but behind that cute upturned nose lies a machine for eating, digging, and reproducing with effective abilities that would make any productivity guru blush. Although they have their favorite foods, if pressured, they will eat practically anything that was or ever will be a plant, including their own droppings. Similarly, they can live in deserts and in hospitable places because their homes are vast, complex warrens, underground worlds where they play out their strange hierarchical rabbit dramas. However, rabbits are not natural explorers. They cannot cross oceans or scale mountain ranges on their own. Left to themselves, their expansion would have been limited. But luckily for them, they had the perfect travel companions, humans. At the end of the last ice age, all the world's rabbits were confined to the Iberian Peninsula, small regions of France, and parts of North Africa. With the help of their human accomplices, these resourceful creatures steadily spread across the world. As the ancient Romans traveled, they developed a taste for rabbit dishes seasoned with garlic and olive oil, bringing a few dozen to Italy. Centuries later, the Normans followed suit, carrying rabbits with them as they embarked on their conquest of Britain. When the British expanded their empire, they brought rabbits with them, introducing them to new lands wherever they settled. They released them on remote islands to ensure returning explorers had a reliable food source, unknowingly setting the stage for ecological upheaval. Today, wild European rabbit populations thrive on every continent except Antarctica, but their spread has been anything but harmless. What an incredible story! If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. We'd love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. See you in the next video.